Right, so when we're looking at a question that involves the word nearest to, excuse me, it kind of suggests that it's about bounds, and they're saying here we've got 168 to the nearest centimetre, so in other words, they've got a measure, either a tape measure or something, and they've been measuring in centimetres, so 167, 168, 169, and so forth, and they've measured something, and we're not sure exactly how long it is, but we just know when it's given to the nearest centimetre, it's been given as 168. Well, that suggests then there must be boundaries called the lower bound and the upper bound. In other words, if the measurement was beyond these bounds, then it wouldn't have been given as 168, it'd have been given as either 167 or 169. So where are these boundaries? Well, the logic tells you that the boundaries must be the halfway mark. So the lower bound would be 167.5 centimetres and the upper bound would be 168.5 centimetres. Now, don't worry about the 0.5 here because sometimes people think that because it's half, it must always be up. It's a boundary, it's a limit. So technically, we'd put a less than sign there to show that the upper bound is less than 168.5 centimetres and the lower bound is greater than 167.5 centimetres. Now, another way of thinking about boundaries is when you see this word nearest, then there must have been an error involved in the measurement, and the error is always a half of the accuracy. Now, the accuracy was nearest centimetre, so a half of a nearest centimetre is half a centimetre. So the errors are plus or minus 0.5 centimetres, which basically means we do 168 take away 0.5 to get the lower boundary, and we do 168 plus 0.5 to get the upper boundary. So again, either way, I would think of number lines and how the boundaries work, and measuring scales, or you think of the appropriate thought of formulas. The error in measurements being a half of the accuracy being used. Accuracy here, nearest whole number. So when it says what it tells us minimum possible height, then that's going to be the minimum bound, so the lower bound, so 167.5 centimetres. The maximum possible height, 168.5 centimetres. So just an example of working with upper and lower bounds for measurements given to the nearest something.